that time.
Hudson pulls up, and there it is.
Atlanta ready to seal the deal.
Great barrier thief. On Trey, what a move.
Will fire one up at the buzzer.
Behind the back.
Wilkins, look out.
Wow.
And if they come out clean.
Hey man, all right, birds in the bucket. we 20 minutes behind. That's what I was doing in 20 minutes. Hey.
Oh my God.
Hey man. Rashad Milligan here with Malik Brown. Malik, how you feeling today, man?
Good, man. Busy week for the league for sure, but I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I love the trades.
I mean, like you said, busy week for the league, but not a very busy week for the Atlanta Hawks. Man, we got a special guest back in the building, man. This is our OG of the show. Season one of the first episodes, one of our first guests. I don't remember who our exact first guest was. Do you remember, Malik?
It wasn't Reggie or B.
I don't know.
I feel like we had both of them on at the same time, but I don't know if they were our first guest though.
You said Reggie and who?
Just off the strength.
you said Reggie and who?
And B.
Oh
yeah, bro. We had B on in a minute,
bro. Nah, he be going gold.
Yeah, no, he do. The only time I see B is when he respond to Reggie.
Hey man, but we got a real OG in the building, man. You already heard his name multiple times, man. Reggie's World. He's got his own channel and everything like that going now. Y'all welcome back to the stage, Reggie.
What's up, fellas?
How you feeling, man?
I'm doing good, man. Just keeping up with the news, the trades, and all of that stuff.
Man, I heard it. Malik, you get us started while I do what I gotta do.
Cool. Well, no, first of all, Reggie, I want to know your thoughts. How'd you like the intro at the end?
I loved it. It was awesome. I loved it. I love the highlights, the old Atlanta Hawks, Dominique Wilkins, Joe Johnson, Al Horford, all of that. The throwback players. It was cool. I loved it.
For sure. So yeah, I guess we can start with the trades today. So the Hawks, they got Jock Landale from the Jazz after he got traded yesterday, right? So ended up picking him up. I know there were some talks before that they were looking to get Daniel Gafford, but they were not willing to give up a first round pick, which I'm not surprised. Yeah. So I guess what are your thoughts on bringing Jock back to the Hawks, Reggie?
It's a solid move. I like it. He averaged 11 points a game as a backup for the Grizzlies. I think he, if I'm not mistaken, I think he actually started for them because Zach Edey got injured, and so he was essentially their starter. He's a pretty good offensive center. He can stretch the court. Defensively, I think he's a little suspect, but as a backup big man, I think it's a good move. Like because Quinn Snyder, he loves his stretch bigs. Mm-hmm. You know, Yeka is shooting threes. Porzingis, whenever he's out there, I don't know when he's going to be out there, but when he's out there, he shoots threes. And so I think Quinn Snyder likes stretch bigs who can shoot because it opens the court for Jalen and Dyson. And so he fits in that mold. And so I think it's a solid move as a backup big man, considering that you didn't give up anything. It's a cash considerations. Like I think it's a solid move. I like it.
For sure. Rashad, you back, Rashad?
Yeah. I'm back. Man, like we said, bro. What can I say, bro? Like you see these other teams making big splashes, doing something. Yeah. You know, the Hawks stuck in the play-in. What I say? What did I say at the end of Trey Young's time? I said, I don't know why these fans are so excited for this Jalen Johnson era. The Hawks are still playing. Take out all the triple doubles, check out all the highlights. At the end of the day, the Hawks are playing 500 basketball with Jalen Johnson. What is so exciting about Jalen Johnson led hoops? Trey gets traded. Where we go to? What we seeing? 500 hoops, playing hoops. Atlanta Hawks basketball, the brand, true to Atlanta, true to the playing. That's what we've been seeing. Okay. All right. So what we gonna do at the trade deadline? Let's see. Okay. They started off with Anthony Davis. Then there was even linked to Zubac for a second. I said, oh,
They really let him.
them boys cooking. Then it went down to Daniel Gafford. I said, it's still better than what the Hawks have. And then it goes down to Jock Lent. Huh? With the Trey Young trade, I remember last year they were talking about Anthony Black to Orlando Magic. I said, get up out my face, Orlando. Anthony Black. Y'all Trey Young got all NBA type of talent. Y'all ain't gonna do that no Trey Young. Man, the Lakers fans talking about Austin Reeves, Trey Young. Man, keep Hillbilly Kobe over there, man. Trey Young, he is levels to this. And he get down to it, and the Hawks is begging for Corey Kispert. You can't even finesse one draft pick out the Washington Wizards for your best player in franchise history since the 1980s. And then we get to the deadline. And the big splash is your former Summer League center, Jock. Come on, man. Are we serious right now? And you know what? None of this matters, like we say every episode, if them boys get that boy Darren Peterson. Because we started off the season talking about, hey, stop doing this to kids. Stop comparing them to Kobe. I watched that boy. I said, gosh, Lee, he might be Kobe Bryant reincarnated, man. That joker played defense. He hitting them shots. He hitting clutch shots. He efficient. He probably more efficient than Kobe. Rest in peace. But goodness gracious, dog. He is it. If you don't get him, your whole fate of the franchise depends once again on the ping pong balls of the New Orleans Pelicans. If you don't get him, oh, yeah, welcome back. True to the plan. Because that's what it's going to be. 500 basketball, Jalen Johnson hoops in the plan.
Shoot. Oh, it's crazy because I feel like for like the past since the trade, Rashad been going on this rant every week, and it's crazy.
I see.
He go on this rant every week, and the fact that they made these trades, they really make it any better. Because I have another homeboy that kind of be as soon as the Wizards made that trade earlier today, he literally texted me. He was like, I hate this. I said, bro, y'all gotta chill. But I mean, I don't expect it because it's still one more day left. I don't expect them to make a big move. I feel like honestly is still in that mindset of the optionality and the financial flexibility and all that other stuff. And at the same time, I don't want to say that they are quote unquote punting this season. I don't think they're punting this season. I do think they're going to be like they're a playing team. Rashad is true. They're playing team. Like from the beginning of the season to now, they have been playing basketball. I don't know what it's going to look like after today, but they've been playing basketball from the beginning of the season to now. But it kind of all depends on, of course, the pick, and they're going to have money in the offseason to make another one of those, maybe Nikhil moves or trading for somebody like they did Kristaps. Granted, the Kristaps thing has not worked out so far this season, but you can see the thought process of what they were doing last offseason in hopes that they can do it again this upcoming offseason. So, I mean, there's still some things to look forward to this season. I think they've kind of already meshed with, Corey and CJ. Zach is back. So hopefully he can get on the roll. And I mean, as far as front court, Ja gives you front court depth, something that they have not had most this season because Kristaps. And then, of course, Onyeka goes out these past few games. But when Kristaps is out, you got to play Mo or Ace at center, which you really don't want to do, but you don't really have a choice. So glad they went out and got Koloko, and he's been playing well. But I don't know how much Jock is going to play. If Kristaps and Onyeka are healthy and you still got Koloko, I don't know if they're going to convert him, but you still got enough. You got enough centers to help you in the event that Kristaps does go down, illness, whatever. So I'm not quite mad at it. I didn't expect anything big. You just kind of see all the big trades going on. And you're like, dang, why aren't they doing something? But Brad for the past 2 days has also tweeted the Hawks are like the one team that has made the most moves for the past 6 months. And you kind of forget that because they're like small moves, but he's got a point. You forget that they just traded Veet a couple days ago. Yeah. Granted, they didn't get much anything back, but some picks, I guess. But they're doing what they can, I guess, to trim the edges and do whatever. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the trade and the everything like that.
Reggie, but before you go again, I want to say, like thankfully with all of the moves and stuff and making up cap space, maybe you can come up with a package, you know what I'm saying, and get your draft capital, your second round picks. You got some for Veet and everything like that. You sent some out today for Jacques. Maybe you can send some to Charlotte for Kobe White. Maybe you can get Kobe White. Since you stacked up so much money, you can land Kobe White to be your backup point guard. And oh my goodness, then you're kicking with grease. And you're talking about you're talking about seed 10 in the play-in to seed 8 in the play-in. If you get Kobe White, oh my goodness, the future is bright for the Atlanta Hawks. And but look, here's the thing though. Here's the thing. I'm gonna put Adam Silver back on the screen. I think you look at, okay, I don't want to get in trouble now. Okay, so this is just me talking for birds in the buckets. This ain't nothing else. You look at Joe Dumars in New Orleans, and you see, you think the Hawks doing nothing. The Pelicans ain't doing nothing. And you look at them, and you say, okay, all right, so the Hawks trade their franchise player, Trae Young, for nothing. We're going to give them the number 1 pick. And I think they are determined. Joe Dumars is in conjunction with the NBA to get the Hawks the number 1 pick because they traded Trae Young. That's the only explanation I have of why Joe Dumars is saying he believes this is a playoff team. You guys are 13 and what, 35?
39.
And 39? And y'all a playoff team? We just got to be coached the right way. Zion done played 26 games in a row. The only person who ain't healthy is DeJounte Murray. Is DeJounte Murray really going to turn around? DeJounte Murray might be the difference between 13 wins and 20 wins right now. You want the Hawks to get the number 1 pick that bad? I guess they're rooting for the Hawks to get the number 1 pick. Hey, go ahead, play. The last time the worst record in the NBA had the number 1 pick, I believe it was 2018 or 2019. I believe it was 2019. So it doesn't really happen that often, that frequently. But if that's what the Pelicans are racing for, that's what the Pelicans are racing for. That's the one thing you have to look forward to. Kobe White wasn't it. So, hey, it is what it is. Get over that pipe dream. Maybe you get Lonzo Ball. He's getting cut. Maybe, I don't know, Chris Paul, if he doesn't get traded again, he might just get flat out cut and another team might sign him. I don't know. I don't even know if someone will want Chris Paul now, because like we said, once the Clippers send them home, they start winning games. I don't know what you do. So what do you guys do? You guys still want a backup point guard before the end of this deadline?
For the Hawks?
The Hawks.
I Honestly, I don't. I think I like where we at when it comes to the point guard spot. I like them playing Dyson and Nikhil as like a point guard by committee. Sometimes they have Jalen play point guard. He's bringing the ball up. You have CJ McCollum off the bench. I think he's been awesome over the past 8 games. And so I don't really think we need a point guard, to be honest with y'all. I kind of like how they're handling it.
Yeah, I kind of thought about that earlier today, and I thought about, of course, when Chris Paul got traded and Lonzo Ball's supposed to be getting bought out or whatever. I was like, could the Hawks? And then I was like, I mean, they traded Veet for a reason. I mean, granted, he's redundant with Corey and Luke as far as what they do on the court,
Right.
but I think if they really wanted depth at the position, they maybe would have kept him. Not saying that he's a point guard. I don't look at him as a point guard, but he is guard depth. So I don't think they particularly, if they're going to get an upgrade at guard, I don't think they're going to get into the deadline. I think it's probably going to be draft or free agency next year or something. But like Reggie said, you got Dyson. I think the thing here that we've learned over since the trade, they are fully bought in to Dyson being the point guard. And I'm not mad at that. I know the shooting is not where it's supposed to be, but I say it all the time. He's literally doing everything else good. Yeah. He doesn't turn the ball over a lot. He gets 2 feet in the paint.
Yep.
Floater's nice. Like, he's doing point guard stuff. So
just to add to that, Dyson at point guard works when you have a stretch big on the perimeter, like Onyeka. And I think that's probably one of the key reasons maybe that they got linked. Like, I truly believe that I think Quinn is kind of committed to having stretch bigs as their centers, because with Dyson as a starter and with him being a limited shooter, if you have 4 other guys who are threats shooting the ball, then it kind of doesn't matter if Dyson can't shoot, because the lane is always going to be open. There's always going to be space for him to do his thing. It's only a problem with Dyson not shooting if he's playing with another non-shooter. And so I think the Dyson not being able to shoot issue is it's frustrating that he struggled shooting the 3 this year. But at the end of the day, like, I don't watch the Hawks for the most part and think Dyson not shooting is killing the team. You know what I'm saying? And so I think Dyson is more of the solution than a problem for the Hawks. And I think Brad posted or I don't know if it was Brad, but someone mentioned the EPM numbers about which players are tied with EPM and those advanced stats. And Dyson is like the best on the team in that statistic, which kind of tells you that he's making a positive impact on the team. You know?
You made me remember, I don't know if it was last week or the week before, but you posted something and you got crap for it. Oh my God. I think you said when folks start realizing that the Hawks you said something like the Hawks are basically using Dyson as a center or something like that.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Everybody got mad at you.
Yeah. Kind of like in a way he kind of is, like, just because he's the only non-shooter on the court and everybody else can shoot. And so in a way that kind of makes him a center. Because it's unconventional, but it's kind of how it is. Like when he's on the court, like he's cutting, he's moving off the ball, he's in a dunker spot when someone's driving, he's crashing the offensive glass, like he's doing like big man things on offense for the team. And so, yeah, like you watch the Knicks and you look at Josh Hart. Like, Cat is their stretch big. Jalen Brunson is the point guard. Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby are on the perimeter. Who's the guy cutting, doing the dirty work stuff? It's Josh Hart. And Dyson Daniels is kind of like that for the Hawks.
I agree.
I saw the thing when Veet was traded. One of the guys he posted, he was like, "Thank you, Veet. It was my first media day. You made me feel welcome." And at the end of his answer, he like winked at him and he said, "Nice podcast, by the way."
Zach Langley. Shout out, Zach.
What happened?
It was Zach Langley. He posted the clip after V got traded. He said, "Thank you for making me feel welcomed and kind of safe and stuff my first media day." Right. He answers the question V does, and he winks at him and he goes, "Nice podcast, by the way." And it made me think, who do you think watches this podcast on the Hawks?
That's a very good question, bro. I honestly do not know. They all young, so they be on social media.
Well, yeah, for sure.
I don't know.
Jalen Johnson?
Maybe Jalen. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Since Jalen don't be tweeting, I be thinking like he a little more like kind of off.
He low key with it. I think he do. I think he is on social
media. He gotta be to be young.
Yeah. Nah, he said things in press conferences that have me hinting that he sees some stuff. So yeah, but I don't know if he watched the pod though. I think Onyeka's kind of low key too. Maybe V does watch though. Who knows? Since he watched Zach, but Zach, I don't know how long Zach's been doing this pod. I mean, we've been doing our pod for a minute, but I know we kind of was on and off, but we've been consistent this season. So
I know the old one. I know somebody was.
Oh yeah.
It's like Brendan Goodwin's probably watching it. Tariq Cooper was probably watching it. Like it was at least 2 or 3 players watching the old one because we had so many. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like kind of a moment, and then the team was performing well too.
That's true. Yeah, no, I don't know who watching it. I can't even tell you. Because, I mean, yeah, they don't even really be on. They don't really be that active. It's like they probably all just low-key with it or just hiding or something. But, yeah, none of them really post as much. The person I feel like posting much on social media is CJ. He be posting after games like his highlights and
yeah.
I have to be here or whatever.
And he posts like other like
players. Yeah. He was hype about Darren on Saturday. He was tweeting about him 30 minutes before they had a game with the Pacers.
Well, Darren was is like a CJ dude. He a CJ guy.
Yeah, they're both from Ohio.
Okay.
And there was a picture of
them.
CJ with Darren when Darren was like a teenager.
Yeah.
Like 13, 14. Or it might have been like 10 or 9, 10 or 11 years old. So they've been connected for a long time.
Nah, he one of them, bro, because when I seen bro had 92 points in the 7th grade, I said, "Oh, you was born to be this." Like he was born to be this, man. But yeah, that's him and Darren, man. That's what they said. It was written. I said it's crazy that the kid that you was raising, he gonna be your replacement, man. A crazy story, bro. But hey, that's how
they might be. They could be on the same team. Well, they both could be in Atlanta.
So it's crazy, man. Really, like,
here we go. Here's how it goes.
The people that raise you, you know what I mean. But all right, with CJ, he cool people though. I ain't gonna lie, CJ, he cool people, and he's a pro. He's a pro for sure. I'm just saying, like on the basketball court, in terms of like what the Atlanta Hawks are kind of looking for and everything like that. It might be rash for CJ in Atlanta, But I think CJ should just go back to Portland, bro. And end his career off in Portland, back with Dame. You know what I'm saying? Kind of do it like that. LeBron going to go back to Cleveland. CJ go back to Portland with Dame. Y'all boys kind of end things like that, man.
CJ is what, 30? I think he's like 34.
Yeah.
He might
I
be.
mean, I genuinely think he's definitely been playing better the past few games, like Reggie said. I don't know particularly if the Hawks re-sign him, but if they do, it's not gonna be 30 mil.
Yeah, no, it won't be that low.
15
It
or something.
It won't be that high.
Yeah, it might be 15 or something.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be upset with him coming back. Like I said, it got to be of course, a cheaper deal, because you also have to think. I feel like you still got to get some older guys in there. Like, they're still a young team, and before CJ, Kristaps was the oldest player on the team, I think, and he's 30, 29, 30.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's barely playing. So I would think that they'd sign somebody older with some experience, or like a vet or something. I feel like they haven't done that Larry was so-called the vet last year.
Yeah.
But you only had him for 1 year. You feel me? So I don't know. I would assume that they get somebody with some experience. I just don't know who that'd be.
Yeah, I said this like when the trade happened, that I thought CJ McCollum would have a positive impact on the team, and I predicted that in like 2 months, Hawk fans will be clamoring for the team to resign him. And he got off to a slow start. He was pretty bad the first 4 games, but he's picked it up. I tweeted it like earlier today, like he's averaging like 19 points and like 3 assists and 3 rebounds, and he's shooting like 51% from the field, and he's been bombing from 3. And so he's been crazy efficient over his last 8 games. To me, you watch the Heat game, like they need him. Like, they need his scoring to take pressure off Jalen Johnson. And so he's been awesome. And we'll see how things go moving forward, but I would not mind if the Hawks re-signed them. I really wouldn't. And it probably is going to depend on who they draft. Like, if they draft Darren Peterson, maybe they won't re-sign him. If they draft AJ DeBanza or Cam Boozer, or if they slide down and draft somebody else, maybe they resign them. And so I guess who they draft might depend on that too. But I'm definitely, I would not mind if they resign CJ McCollum next year, because they need his scoring, they need his leadership in the locker room, and I think that type of stuff matters.
A trade
Jones traded to Charlotte for cash considerations.
Dang, Tyus Jones. Dang,
What happened?
Considerations.
Another point guard to Charlotte.
Hold on, what happened?
Jones to Charlotte for cash considerations. So they have Melo. Who else they have in the backcourt? I mean, because Knipple is a 3, right? Is he a 3?
Yeah,
2. Okay, Knipple at the 2, and then backing up, Kobe White and now Tyus Jones.
What's up with these teams getting all these guards?
Literally.
I don't know. It was Mike Conley, but they no. But yeah, wait. Where's Mike Conley? He's in Chicago, and he's about to get cut from Chicago.
No, he's in Charlotte.
He got traded.
Okay, he got traded to Chicago, then Charlotte, and then now they say Charlotte's about to cut him. It said he about to go back to the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
At this age, he too old to be moving. He probably do that.
You know what's funny? He probably been in Minnesota this whole time.
Oh yeah. His agent told him what was going to happen. He said, "Okay, you probably going to get moved again. If you get moved again, that means you could re-sign with Minnesota. So just stay there real quick until Thursday." So no, I feel it, bro. Toronto told Chris Paul stay there.
Facts.
I was like, man, can you imagine like if Chris Paul was excited to be hooping again? And then they was like, "Hey, bro, don't even come up.
Don't even think about it."
That's pretty poor, Chris Paul. I mean, it might be over for him. Like, I don't know what team is knocking on his door for him to play for. So
the Pelicans can use them for sure. You talk about someone who need a vet. They need some vets. They got DeAndre Jordan, but he's a center. It's like if you had someone like a backcourt bet, they could definitely use him. I think the Hawks could have used him, especially when they had Trey. Yeah, I still think the Hawks can use him. Like I think every locker room would love to have a Chris Paul, except for the Clippers. Like every locker room would love to have some guy like that in their locker room. You know, you get them, bring them to Utah. Utah building something over there. They already have Kevin Love as a vet. You know, you get Chris Paul and Kevin Love. You know, them boys. You know what I mean? Get you right.
Yeah.
Imagine finishing your career in Utah. That is insane.
Yeah. Well, I
think he just need to go back to San Antonio. They don't need him, but
that's greedy.
It worked out really well for him last year.
Yeah, that's greedy. They as greedy as OKC. Them two is greedy.
No, they really are. No, they are.
OKC made a trade today. I said, bro, y'all ain't even need nobody, bro. Like, and then it was like SGA gonna be out, so bro gonna be running point off top.
They could just literally throw picks around. Like, hey, we got this pick. We want Jared McCain here.
They need to trade the Clippers.
And that was a great deal. I think that's a great gamble.
Yeah,
the Clippers pick.
No, they're not trading that.
I know. They need to. That's annoying. So the Clippers. Dang, I don't know, bro. Darius Garland. What is Darius Garland healthy?
No, he's not. I just thought about that. He's not. So the pick gonna get worse. The pick is gonna get worse.
Bro, John Collins, step up, bro. bro, say you been hooping. He been saying you been hooping on Twitter, bro. I hope, bro. You need to step up, bro. You need to put up James Harden numbers, bro. Like they need you. The league needs you, bro. We do not need OKC getting a top 3 pick this year, bro.
Yeah, that can't happen.
Oh,
but the Clippers are in the play-in at the season ended today, so.
But James Harden was on the team.
Oh no, James.
There's too many bad teams in the West right now for them to like fall
off again.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be. I think they'll stay in the play-in as long as Kawhi is upright. I think they'll stay.
Hey, and that's a hard gamble too. That's a hard gamble too.
Right now. Okay, so you have the Grizzlies is 3 games behind them.
Bro, it's over.
And the Grizzlies just traded Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, it's over.
But they got to trade Ja for it to be like over. Dallas is 5 games behind. Utah is 9 games behind. Pelicans, 13 games behind, and so are the Kings. The Kings trying to get one of them boys too. Y'all already messed it up. Y'all had y'all chance with Halliburton.
Clippers might get in by default now that I think about it. They just might get in off the strength of the other teams just being completely bad.
That's what Reggie just said.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it really depends on if Ja gets traded. Because if Ja don't get traded, Ja can wheel them boys back in the top 10.
Yeah. I don't know. They got what did they get in return for Jaren?
I think like
they got picks. George, they got Niang.
They got picks.
And 3 picks, yeah, and like 2 other players.
Yeah, but them players.
I don't know if is he capable of doing it? Like, or do we believe in him?
Ja hurt right now, so Jordan was out.
Hey, so Jordan, yeah, Clippers are gonna get in by default for sure.
Chill on Ja, man. You don't believe in Ja?
Nah, I don't.
That's crazy.
I don't.
Does Ja want to be there?
I'm thinking about that too.
Ja said he want to be there.
Miami.
Ja said he want to be there.
Memphis don't want.
Giannis said he want to be with Milwaukee.
This is crazy.
Oh, dang well.
No, them boys is 19 and 29. You might as well go to the Pelicans. You might as well just go to the Pelicans, bro. You're going to have more fun down there.
Hornets are definitely, Bulls about to fall off. So Hornets. The Hornets.
Hornets making it.
Hornets doing something crazy right now.
Hornets might go up to the 8th or 7th seed.
True.
You look at Orlando and Miami, they might fall down.
Yeah, they could.
Like it's not crazy to think that the Hawks and the Pelicans are like 7-8 and the Magic and Heat are like 9-10. Like that could happen.
Yeah.
You snuck in the Hawks.
Yeah, I know.
He said you snuck in the Hawks.
They didn't get better. They didn't get better. They're the same team. They didn't get better.
I think the Hawks are going to be okay. I think they're going to be okay.
This is ridiculous. I didn't see this coming.
I didn't see that coming either.
And
then
the boys made another deal to get Vooch because Tatum coming back next month. Tatum coming back like March 2nd, March 9th. I don't know. Hey, I don't know if I broke some more news. I know y'all gonna steal that too, just like how y'all stole my transfer news. Jason Tatum's coming back in March, guys.
That's crazy.
Breaking news once again. Birds and buckets. Rashad did it twice in a week. But
I really don't think he need to come back this season, but he want to play so bad, man.
He coming. It's already a done deal. He coming back in March. So you got Tatum coming back. It's gonna take him a month to get back in playing shape. So then April, he gonna be back in playing shape. Then it's time for the playoffs. All y'all boys is in trouble. Who's playing the Porzingis role? Vucevic. Vucevic playing Porzingis role. We got another trade. Hornets received 2 second-round picks in the deal. Okay. So the Hornets have 11 first-rounders and 14 second-rounders.
What happened?
For the next 7 years. The Hornets.
What happened?
Oh, that's the same deal, the Tyus Jones deal.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they said the Hornets have 11 picks, first-round picks over the next 7 years, and 14 second-round picks over the next 7 years. Okay. So that's draft capital. But I'm looking at people was talking about Washington and stuff like that, and they was making fun of like AD and Trey being hurt right now. I said, bro, that's extra money. Like AD and Trey, that's the icing on the cake. That's like if it works out, oh, you got a bonus. If it don't work out, it doesn't matter. They still have Sarr, Trey Johnson, the draft pick this year, Keyshawn George, and Belil. Like they good. That's the point.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like the Wizards, I get some of the skepticism as far as like Anthony Davis's health. Like I guess for the Wizards, if you want to criticize them, it's not necessarily for them taking a swing on a veteran because I think that approach makes sense. It's you've gotten Sabonis, considering that Sabonis he might be more reliable from a health standpoint, or could they have gotten Cat? Because I think I saw a report that like they were going after Karl Anthony Towns. They probably weren't going to get Cat because I don't think New York's ready to break up their team. Could they've gotten Zion? But I think the Pelicans, like we talked about, they're idiots because they think they have 5 untouchable players. And so Anthony Davis is probably the best guy that they could have gotten. And I think there's upside. Like obviously Anthony Davis's health is problematic, but if you're the Wizards, you've been losing for the past 3-4 years. Like I don't see the downside with them. Like take a shot at it. See how it works. And if Anthony Davis is healthy and Trey can find himself and he could be healthy, and maybe one of these young guys that you have, whether it's Trey Johnson or Sarr or Kayshawn or whatever you get with this pick, takes a jump, then hey, you could be the surprise. You could be what Detroit was last year. Or if Anthony Davis doesn't work out and then he gets injured again, then you know what? Keep developing your young guys. And so I like what the Wizards are doing. Like I do. Like their team is bad, but if you look at their front office, they come from Oklahoma City, Will Dawkins. And Oklahoma City, when he was in Oklahoma City, like he took chances on Chris Paul. and Chris Paul, or I think it was like 6 years ago. Like they got Chris Paul, and people thought that OKC wasn't going to be good. Chris Paul comes, he has a good year, he revitalizes his value, and then he plays well. And then OKC moves him a year later, and kind of the same thing. Like, and so I think the Wizards are heading in a good direction.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it. Say off the fact because you can't be bad for so long. Like you just you say you're gonna rebuild, cool, but you cannot be rebuilding for 5, 6, 7 years. That is malpractice, and I think that is also like spit in the face of the fans. Like we're paying this money to come see y'all basically lose on purpose for the next 3, 4, 5 years. I think that's very disrespectful. I'm glad the Wizards did this. Like you said, it's a risk to it, but you got to get better at some point. Just like Utah did yesterday and got Jaren Jackson. Yeah, they gave up the 3 picks, but Utah been bad for how long? Utah been bad since Donovan Mitchell left.
Yep.
And that was that was like 4 years ago. You got to make these type of moves to just bring something, like bring joy to the city, like have some type of motion or something. Because right now, one of them teams that's looking like that is Brooklyn. I don't know what Brooklyn's doing. Brooklyn had 5 first-round picks this last draft game.
Brooklyn had like 6 first-round picks on that team.
And
They got Jaeger Denham. I watched him the other night. He nice. Michael Porter Jr., they don't want him because he's too good.
That's your best player. Like, and now you're trying to figure out, okay, do we trade Michael Porter and get more draft capital and assets, or do we want to keep Michael Porter as one of the core pieces of our future? I think you should keep him. I don't understand why you're trying to trade him for more draft picks and assets, because you're going to be bad again for the next 2-3 years. So you got to take swings like the Wizards did. You got to take these swings like the Jazz did, because these teams have been at the bottom of the league for years now. So I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad. And like Rashad said, don't like trading AD or Dame near the bonus. You feel me? You still, with all of that you did to get Trey and AD, you did not have to give up any, not even one. You got rid of AJ Johnson, but I mean, cool. You still got the core. Like the core, I don't know how many of it, 3, 4 of them. You're good. So, and then you got a potential top 3, 5 draft pick coming in. So you're good. I'm not mad at it. I rock with it.
Yeah, and just to add on to that, I think what you're seeing, I think the reason the Wizards and Jazz are pushing forward now is, I think they're realizing what I think most people are kind of realizing is next year's draft and the year after isn't very good. And so the 2027 and 2028 drafts is like those drafts are the bad years to be bad. Like you don't want to be bad in those years, because those drafts don't have the guy the way that this year's draft it does. And so I think that's a part of it. And also, like, what the Wizards are doing is kind of like what Houston did 3 years ago. Like they were awful, they were trash, and then they fire their coach. They bring in Ime Udoka. They get They get Fred VanVleet and Dylan Brooks. They signed them as free agents, and they trade for them, and they go in that they bring that culture to the team. They bring that winning attitude to the team, and the Rockets have been solid ever since. And so I think that's what the Wizards are trying to do by bringing in Trey and Anthony Davis. And honestly, like it's kind of like what the Hawks did 6 years ago. Like we traded for Clint Capella, we signed Bogey, got Gallinari, veterans to help out the young core. And I think that in a way, I think that kind of benefited the Hawks. They won, they had a winning season. And so I get what the Wizards are doing, and I think it's the right approach, and I think they'll benefit from it. Obviously, though, as long as Anthony Davis is healthy. But I mean, if he's not healthy, then you know what? You got your young core anyway. So, I don't see the downside for the Wizards.
Man, all I wanted to say was ain't no way. Hey man, it's gonna be interesting to see this draft lottery. It's a lot banking on this draft lottery. Sacramento done gave up on the season.
May 10th. That's the date.
Right, say that again, Rich.
It's May 10th. That's the date.
May 10th. So we have 3 months. 3 months, man. So a lot of teams preparing for this one. Like Rich said, this is the first draft I think in a while where it's this probably since 2018 where it's like this deep. So everybody just kind of getting ready, getting the tanks ready, losing games, and we'll see who goes where. Because I mean, it's going to be probably decent players and great players picked in the teens, in the late first round, and the early second round, and the middle of the second round as well. So, I mean, I saw a mock that had Richie Saunders, the white boy from BYU. I saw him going like late second round in a mock. I said, he going late second round? If he go late second round, yeah, that's a sensational draft because that kid is definitely a first round talent. So, I mean, everybody just really just getting ready for it, and I'm excited to see what happens, man. Okay, so tomorrow's the trade deadline. Is there any move that you make if you're the Hawks, or is that it for you this year?
Obviously maybe you can look for maybe another big, maybe, but I'm okay if Atlanta didn't do anything else. I think what they have is fine. I think Jack Landale is a quality backup big man. I think he can be insurance in the event that Porzingis misses games. And all in all, I think for the Hawks I think the Hawks their schedule is easier for the remainder of the way. And so I think the Hawks can go on a little, if they can just stay healthy and if they can just get quality backup big man play when Onyeka is injured or whatever, I think they'll be okay. I think this team will be okay. I think this team they'll probably still be in the play-in, but they can get the 7th. And if you can be the 7th seed, then you have 2 chances to win to get out the play-in. And so I think for the Hawks, that's the goal. And I think, with CJ McCollum playing the way that he's been playing, Jalen, he had a little bit of a mini slump, but I think he's snapping out of it. Dyson doing this thing on defense. Luke Kennard doing this thing. I think the Hawks can go on a little bit of a run and win some games. And I think they can have a decent record.
Yeah, I feel the same. I think if you wanted to make a trade, I think it has to be Kristaps.
Yeah.
It has to be Kristaps because, I mean, you want stability in the front court. They just got Jock, so you got some more depth there. But if you got a guy that, I don't know how many games he's played, he's probably been 20 something. But if you can get something for him of significance that could help the team, I think you do it. But at the same time, when Kristaps is healthy, he's really been helping the team. But it's been a big super if this entire season. So it's kind of hard to know if anything will change. Literally yesterday, he was available at 1:00 p.m. At 6 or 5 o'clock, he was downgraded to out with an illness. I was like, at that point, I thought I was going to get traded, honestly. But it's the illness that continues to come up. So I think this is kind of. I'm sure the Hawks didn't expect for this to happen. They knew that he was going to miss games, not play back to backs, things like that. But it's kind of just been a whirlwind of, oh, is he going to play? Is he not going to play? But when he plays, he's really good. And I think the stats show it. So if you want to continue to bank on him being healthy, hopefully, maybe, I don't know how many games are left in the season, maybe half of the games for the rest of the season. That's good. But if there was a trade, I say Kristaps. Everybody else, like Reggie said, I think everybody's kind of meshing well at this point. The new guys are meshing. You got depth now at the front court. Jalen's continue to play at an all-star level like he is. You get on Yucca back soon, hopefully, and I mean this is the team this is basically the team you're rocking with for the rest of the season. So I don't see them making a deal. If they did, I'm pretty sure it'd be something with Kristaps, but I'm not banking on that. So I think this is the team that you will be seeing for the rest of the season, and hopefully they can win some games.
Reggie, you said that you see them finishing with a nice record. They're currently 25-27. What exactly is a nice record to you?
Being over 500. Winning 43. 42 to 44 games. Something like that.
Okay. Malik, do you want to make any end of the season number predictions?
No, I don't. No. I genuinely don't know what they're going to do. Like, I hope they get the 43, 44 wins, but this team goes on a 3-game winning streak, and you think they figured it out, and then they go on a 4-game losing streak right after, and you just don't understand what's going on. I can't do it. I just don't know. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I can't. Yeah. They've been so like up and down. I can't do it.
And it's not just this year. It's not just this year. Wait, hold on, Reg. I want people to know what's going on.
All right.
It's not just this year. This has been the Hawks. Come on, man. What are we talking about? Like, so this might be the year they get healthy. This might be the year that the Hawks are who they are. And the sooner you accept that, the easier it'll be for you following the Hawks. I have the Hawks going 40-20. I mean 40 and 42. And I have them there currently 9th. So I got them being 9th or 10th. It depends on how everybody else does, how the Hornets do, how far the Hornets jump up. But I still have them in that bottom half of the plane. I have them going 40 and 42.
Okay.
But, I mean, we definitely have to, play taps for the Chicago Bulls, our longtime, playing invitational buddies. This is their that was their last year in the
Or matter of fact, you blow my mind.
Chicago Bulls, you have been booted out by the Charlotte Hornets, who are currently the best team in the NBA. What? The Knicks have won 7 in a row. No one's talking about the Knicks winning 7 in a row. Everybody talking about Charlotte winning 7 in a row. No one's talking about the Knicks winning 7 in a row.
Yeah, they've been killing it, man. They were struggling a little bit, and they've been playing better defense. And so
it's like everybody who they've been talking about whose coach was going to get fired, they start hooping.
Yeah.
Like they was talking about Charles Lee, they start hooping. They was talking about Mike Brown, they said maybe Thibs was the answer for him, and maybe Mike Brown ain't it. They started winning apparently. So yeah, those are currently the 2 best teams in basketball, the Charlotte Hornets and the New York Knicks. Who would have thought? All right, let's get into it then, fellas. Got it up. Tomorrow, 6:30, Utah. Saturday, the Hornets Monday, the Timberwolves. Wednesday, the Hornets. And then we'll be back by Friday. So these 4 games.
Yeah.
Last week, how did we do, Malik? I think
Um,
we both said 2-2.
I said 1-3.
I had them. Did I have them beating the Pacers, or I had them losing against the Pacers?
I think we did that game. Did we do that game? No, we started after we recorded after the Boston game. So
Oh yeah. This is the one where they won. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I think I said loss here. I can't remember if I said loss here, and I think I said win here. But I said they could go 0-3 because I don't know. I can't remember, bro. I can't remember what we said last week. Anyways, let's just start fresh. What do you guys have them going these next 4 games?
You want me to start or?
Oh, you can go, Rich.
So they have the Jazz tomorrow, and then they play Then they play Charlotte.
Yep.
Charlotte, Minnesota, and then Charlotte again. I'm gonna say 2-2. I'm gonna go 2-2. I think they'll beat Utah and they'll split against the Hornets, and they'll lose to Minnesota.
For sure. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say the same. I think they'll win. They'll win the 2 at home, and they'll lose the 2 on the road. So they'll win Utah in Charlotte, and they'll lose to Minnesota and Charlotte at away.
Yeah, I got 1-3. I have them beating. I have them beating Utah, and I have them losing both times against Charlotte, and I have them losing against the Timberwolves, bro. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I mean, I feel like what's crazy is I feel like this Minnesota game's winnable.
Yeah, Minnesota's like they're like the weirdest good team in the league.
Yeah.
They'll beat OKC, and then they'll lose, and then they'll lose to the Kings.
Facts.
They
just lost to the Grizzlies. I forgot about that.
Yeah. They play up and down to their competition often.
Yeah.
That means they're not a very good team.
Yeah, it's just that they're an immature team.
Hey, we may never know though. Monday, they might not have Julius or Jaden McDaniels. They might have Giannis. And Giannis still hurt, so
I don't think they get Giannis.
Yeah,
y'all think Giannis gets traded tomorrow?
No.
Nah.
No.
It would be smart for them to just wait until the offseason to get an even better deal. They can't be that pressed to get rid of him. It ain't like he terrorizing the locker room or anything.
I don't know, man. He booing the fans. He's getting pretty bad, bro. He's getting pretty ugly. He diminishing his legacy.
Bro, he getting an interview every interview he did the past 2 weeks. I want to be here. I want to be here. Bro. I want to be in Milwaukee. I want to be in Milwaukee. Bro, just say you want to trade, bro. You can't do it. No, just say I'm tired of losing. If I want to request a trade and I'm in my prime and I think I should go somewhere else. That's all he got to say. I understand, bro. You don't want to be the bad guy, but you're not going to be the bad guy. Everybody understands the situation you're going through. Just say, I want to leave.
He built his whole reputation on doing it the right way.
Oh,
that's what he said. He said, I don't want to do it the right way.
Man, stay on your word, bro.
He said, D-Wade, do it the right way. I wanted to do it the right way. I said, bro, you built your whole personality and your brand on that. You ain't never know. Hey, that's the house he made. He got to lay in that bed, man. That's what it is. But actually, if the Hawks go 2-2, I have them winning the Jazz game and the Minnesota game, but I have them losing both games against the Hornets.
So they don't break the Hornets. Do the Hornets play tomorrow? Who the Hornets play?
So 7 in a row right now.
They play the Rockets.
Houston. They gonna win that. They beat OKC in this streak, didn't they? Yup.
They did?
Yes, bro. They beat everybody.
OKC?
Bro, yes. They beat OKC, bro. Where is that? When they beat OKC?
Oh, they must have beat them early.
Yeah, they beat it. Yeah, they beat them by 30.
Oh my, what the heck?
Yeah, they was winning all these games by like 32.
Yeah, I know they beat the Spurs on Saturday.
So they
Yeah,
lost
they did.
the Warriors.
They beat the Spurs and then they came back from down like 20 to beat the Pelicans.
Oh,
Yeah,
the Pelicans
yeah.
had them down 20?
Yeah. The
Yeah,
Pelicans were up.
it was that Monday. It was the afternoon game on
The
Monday.
3:30
Yeah.
game? Ugh.
With Jeremiah Fears and Zion, they was going crazy, and then they just came back. Yeah.
Shout out to the Hornets.
Yeah, man, they hooping, bro. So yeah, they got Houston tomorrow, but they can win that game. They own the Hawks. They could beat Pistons too. And then they got the Rockets. So they might lose one of these Rockets Cavs games. They might lose one of those.
Yeah.
So that'd be, but this will really show like how hot they are.
Nah,
So remember the Hawks when the Hawks was hot and they beat them OKC and everything like that, they get to 15 wins in a row, and it was like, oh,
the 60 win team?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, nah. Boy, that was the time. That was the time.
This is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it'd be 13 to get past Cleveland. And then they could beat the Wizards, obviously. And then they got the Bulls. They could beat the Bulls.
They're gonna beat the Bulls.
Beat the Pacers. But that's 15.
Yeah.
16. 17.
Yo, what kind of easy schedule they got? This cupcake schedule.
Oh.
All right, we getting back.
Okay. So Hornets can win up to 17 games in a row.
They're gonna lose a game.
Yeah, I think it stops. If anything, it stops tomorrow.
Okay.
I think the earliest it stops tomorrow.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But all right, fellas, I guess we will wrap on up here. Let me see. Let me get everything right, get everything going. Oh man. It's about to sneeze. Let me see. Okay. Hold on. I'm getting y'all right. All right, bet. All right. Y'all shout out where people can find y'all, follow y'all, all that good stuff.
Yeah, follow
you late, Nate.
What's up, Nate? But yeah, man, y'all can follow me on Reggie's World Sports on YouTube. You can follow me on Reggie's World on Twitter or X. You can follow me on Instagram, Reggie's World _30. And yeah, that's all I got.
For sure. Y'all know where to find me as always, Malik _ATL, Twitter, Instagram. Yes, as always. Type in Malik Brown GSU on YouTube if you want. As well as apparently my ad name is Malik Brown 3879 or something, but to make it easier, Malik Brown GSU, man. Find me on YouTube.
All right, for sure. Shout out Nate. Sorry you missed the show. He said, what up, bro?
What's up, Nate?
All right, man. And that's pretty much it. Tomorrow's the trade deadline. Hawks probably won't do nothing. But the question is, I have a hard time believing the Pelicans going to do nothing.
Like, I'm seeing so many Joe Dumars like meme tweets today. It's ridiculous,
bro. Because Jordan Poole is healthy, and they haven't played him in 5 games. He's just sitting on the bench in his warmups. He's the third highest player on the team, highest paid player on the team. He's getting $30 million. He hasn't played 1 minute in 5 games, and they said, "Oh yeah, we're not going to trade nobody."
No, if anybody, he's got to be the one out.
He's
How many years he got left on the deal? Like 2-3 years?
Who wants him?
Yeah, because remember the Hawks, they had who they have that was sitting out. They had Capella sitting out and they had Bogey sitting out.
Yeah.
When they moved Bogey, they couldn't move Capella Capella just kind of just sat on the bench and then went home like halfway through the second half of the season.
I mean, the reason Jordan Poole isn't playing is because he's not good.
But if you get $30 million,
he's like, look, I've been invested in the Pelicans sucking. So I actually watched some of their games, and Jordan Poole is terrible. Like he's the tank commander for that team. He is.
But I feel like if you play, if you get paid $30 million, like you have to play him just to play him.
That's
like
you gotta at least get 10 minutes. Is there somebody in the lineup that is getting minutes that's better than him?
No, they just put like Jose up in the.
I'm sorry, that's not better than him.
Nah. I mean, not better than him for the team, I'll say. Because like Micah Peavy's playing a little more. And then but they sent what's his name to the bench too, Jeremiah Fears.
That's what I was saying. Is he not better? Well, I've seen the game when they played the Hawks. Jeremiah, I think, played better than him, but he a rookie though. He really playing better than Jordan Poole this season? Yeah. Is Jordan that bad now?
He is. Yeah. Man, I've watched a good bit of Pelican games. Jordan Poole is terrible.
Man, send him back to Golden State.
They don't want him. Oh, wait, hold on. You might just say something. You might just wait, hold on. We got to end the show like this. Let's turn it up a notch. Let's go viral. Let's go viral tonight. Let's make a movie tonight. Let's make a movie tonight, man. Hold on. Where we at? Hold on. Give me a second here. I'm cooking. Where is that? I can't find it now. Oh, they must have the powers that be must have wiped this off the internet. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see some. Because if I can find it.
He's a tank commander.
Oh man, we are here. If we see something, we are here, bro. All right, here it is. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
So y'all said Jordan Poole, he's not fitting in New Orleans anymore, right?
Yeah.
I said trade him. I said trade him back to the Warriors. Let's go viral. Let's make a movie. Jordan Poole for Draymond Green. Make the deal happen. Let's go viral. Let's do it.
On everything I love, if Draymond gets traded to the Pelicans, he's going to retire. I promise you. He's going to retire the next day.
Draymond gonna mentor Zion, get him right. Know what I mean? Jordan Poole for Draymond Green. Who says no?
Draymond.
Let's go. Let's do it. Let's go viral. Let's make a movie. So
that would be ridiculous.
Draymond would retire before playing for the Pelicans.
Yes.
Hey man.
Yes.
Let's see what happens, man. You know what I mean? But we appreciate y'all for joining us, Birds and Buckets. Another great episode. We appreciate Reg for stopping by. And Malik, as always, appreciate you, my brother. We'll see y'all next week.
Appreciate y'all.
Until next time.
See you, Reg.
Appreciate y'all.
They come out clean.